Hello, it's Terry again over on, I call it Mount Baldy, our little village, fishing village back on the kind of north side of the island, I believe. So it's one of my little favorite places to stop. So it's about a 3 to 5 mile road trail / trail around the island. Over there is the new cement factory going in, so that's on the corner there. So if you're familiar with the port that barge goes over to Barotac, then this is the port, and that's the new cement factory, the big new thing on the island. There's not a lot of that type of activity, but that's one of them. So the port and the brand new cement factory they're building. So we'll show you that. We'll go up on top of that cliff over there after a bit. So yeah, one of my favorite little things. We're about 20 minutes from the house, 30 minutes maybe from San Fernando. So it's pretty peaceful. Just some beautiful boats here, and I just love the way they're very colorful, decorated, and usually very similar. The greens, the red, orange. So yeah, they usually use very similar paints. Blue's pretty popular as well. Although I don't see a lot of blue here. Most of it's kind of green, a little bit of blue. Some green and white and kind of an orangish red. So yeah, it's a beautiful day. Rode the Russie over here. As I said in the last video, I'm really liking the big wheels. Really, the bike was designed, if you can tell by the kickstand, when it had the smaller wheels, you couldn't hardly lean it over because the kickstand seemed an inch or two too long. But with the 1821, it sets up just right, so you can tell it was really designed to have the bigger wheels. Smaller wheels, I believe, is just for the Asian market, and because it sets up tall. I think it went from about 34.5, 35 inch to now about 36.25, roughly, maybe 36.5 inch seat height from the ground to the thing. So up about 1.25 inches roughly. I haven't measured it since, and the ground clearance is up, that much more. So I think we're setting a little over 12 inches now on the ground clearance, which is good for off-roading. That's what you want. So 10 inches, in my opinion, is kind of minimum, and 13 or so is on the higher end typically. So 12, 13 is a good number. Plus I'm very tall. So anyhow, really liking it. Seems to handle the rougher surfaces and ruts, and doesn't get knocked off courses. It has more smoother and better rolling. So yeah, better handling. So liking it so far. So that's the major or one of the few things that I've really done to it, is the new wheel build. If you ever, if anybody out there ever has any comments or questions, feel free. I'm looking to do some performance modifications to the suspension, make it smoother, set up higher in the travel. I'm about 95 kilograms, so a little over 200 pounds. So it seems kind of stiff or rigid. It's not as smooth as I would like. At least it's not underly sprung where it's soft and bouncing all around. So like a Honda CRF 300, that thing is almost unrideable by a person of my size. I mean, if you're just putting, it's okay, but if you try to go a little quicker, the suspension just bottoms out all the time. So nothing like that on the Russie. So this is the KRY 200. You can see it there on the swing arm. So it's not very noticeable if you don't know where to look for it. It's there on the swing arm, there on the sticker. I don't think it does say it on the back too a little bit, but I would think they'd have that in bigger, bolder letters, but not so. So just a couple little things, and here's a little indicator on the fender. says 200. So yeah, I think they did a nice job with the styling. It's very modern looking bike. The headlight looks modern. The fenders back and front. Really, if you just glanced at it and wasn't thinking, you might think KTM. So that's what they kind of tried to mimic it after. So anyhow, I think they did a good job. It's got Kickstarter, electric start as well. Air cooled, very simple. Very nice bike for the money. So I think I paid 70,000 pesos, and I put another 10,000 into the wheels, tires, and tubes, getting them redone to the bigger ones. So I got about 80,000 pesos, which is approximately maybe $1,600 in it. So for a brand new motorcycle, I think that's pretty not bad. So looking to do something with the clutch, improve the cable, or so if anybody's got tips